god, the tripod's gonna fall! Welcome to this week's vlog. It is yep, there we go. It is Thursday the 30th. I am so sorry for how many vlog updates you guys get lately of a blur across my chest. He naps best this way, and I feel best when he naps this way. It's the fastest and easiest way to get him to nap, and eventually I will put him in his bassinet for at least 1 or 2 of the naps, but no, I don't wanna. I love him, and I don't wanna. So, yeah, here we are. Today, what am I reading today? I am going to finish The Fox and the Devil. Okay, transparently, I already finished it. That was the plan for today, but I already finished it. It was good. That's actually the only reading plan I have today because I'm in the middle of... No, that's not true. I'm in the middle of that fuck-ass nonfiction book, On Our Best Behavior, but I can't finish it until May because it's for May's book. But I'm also going to start Artificial Condition because I'm not reading On Our Best Behavior. I'm going to finish that tomorrow. I'm going to start on Artificial Condition, get 25 to 50% into it. I'm not like super committed to getting further, but that's the plan. I want to start that. I finished The Fox and the Devil, and you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about it. It was good. Like I said in today's update, which would be last week's update, I like Kirsten White's writing a lot. I think that this story of Van Helsing's daughter is really interesting. However, I just don't love her historical horror retelling books very much. I think I like her straight up horror, especially if they're like modern day. I like those a lot more than I liked this. It is what it is, but anyway, here we are. Crochet, didn't do any of that. Did find more black yarn though, so that's not true. I finished that row I was in the middle of that I had to finish because I thought I ran out of black yarn. I found more black yarn, so I might do another row, a couple more rows on the cat blanket, but what I really should be doing is working on the book blanket so that I can get May's blocks out, like ready, so then I don't have to worry about it, stress about it too much. That's the plan, is probably going to be to work on the book blanket a little bit more. So yeah, I think that's it update wise. Yeah, I think that's it update wise. Ozzy's coming over later so that I can take a shower and like do some cleaning. We have a photo shoot scheduled. I think I talked about this in July, and so I'm gonna have her come over a couple of times to watch the baby, have my mom come over a couple of times to watch the baby, so that I can deep clean the house. I don't necessarily need the house to look like sparkling or super different than what it looks like in our day-to-day, because the whole idea of this shoot is that it captures what our life looks like right now, and I love that. Like, this is our first house, and this is our baby's first house, and whatever. And again, I think I talked about all of this, but I'm excited about it. I think it'll be good. But that's it. So I am gonna film Summerween after this. I've been trying to get that filmed for like 2 weeks, so I'm gonna go ahead and film that. And then I will see you guys later. What am I saying? I'm so out of it today. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I have not slept well. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Friday the 1st of May. It's my birth month. It's also the month I get to do my first Mother's Day. That's very exciting. Wow. Yeah, exciting stuff. Let's talk about reading. I've got so many things I need to edit and do. I really need to clean up back there, but that's a task for another day. I put myself in here. Yesterday, what did I read? Right, I finished The Fox and the Devil by Kirsten White. Like I was saying before, not a whole lot of difference. I mean, okay, I think I talked about it yesterday because I finished it yesterday before I updated, so I don't think I actually need to get into it. And then after that, I started the Artificial Condition, sorry, and I'm like 80% into it. I'm really enjoying it. It's another Murderbot reread, so I don't need to get too much into it, but it is interesting because Murderbot is just so autistic coded. Bless him. I enjoyed the books. I really need to finish watching the show, honestly, but anyway. And then I also went ahead and finished Honor Best Behavior this morning. It was, frankly, horrible. I think I rated it 2 stars, maybe 1. 2 stars. But it's definitely going to be a bottom book this month. It was horrendous. The concept was just so good, and she simply fucked it up so bad, which was incredible work, truly. She made it too personal. She gave too much weight to certain things. It was way too wordy, and the point was very much lost in the sauce. And I hated that. Hated it so much. The reading plan for today, I plan to... Yesterday I managed to get 50% into Eat the One... No, not 50%. I managed to get an hour into Eat the Ones You Love by Eric Larica. I heard the audiobook reader say it, and I was like, wow, I'm saying it wrong. And then I promptly forgot how it was pronounced. So anyway, the plan is to get 100% into that. I want to finish that today. And then I also want to start and finish Eat the Ones You Love. And then I also want to finish Artificial Condition. Do I think I'm going to do any of that? We'll see. Eat the Ones You Love, I only have an hour left of the audiobook. Not Eat the Ones You Love. At Dark I Become Loathsome. Eat the Ones You Love, 2.5 hour audiobook for me. And then Artificial Condition, I'm already 80% in. So I feel like it won't be that hard, but also I need to edit this vlog. I need to film my June TBR. I need to edit my wrap-up, edit the Summerween video, and edit my June TBR. I need to make thumbnails for all of those, and I need to upload them at some point. So yeah, I was supposed to do a lot of the editing yesterday, but I just like could not get my iPad to pull in the videos from my camera card. I don't know what was going on, but it just like was not accepting it. I finally got it to work, and so I'm working on editing a couple of those now, but yeah. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just glad that I have them filmed, at least. Not the June TBR. I'm going to film that in a minute. Like, after I finish updating this, I'll film it. Go ahead and get it done. But I'm just glad I got that part done, because the editing can be done at any point. It's just the filming, like, I'd like to look like a person when I film it, instead of just, like, a new mom who's exhausted. Because I am a new mom who's exhausted, but, you know. But yeah, that's the vibe. So I think that's it. That's the plan. Crochet wise, I didn't crochet shit yesterday. Don't even worry about it. I wore my baby all day. The reason I didn't get as much done yesterday as I wanted to was because I was actually doing work. Like I had a fuck ton that just kind of piled up at my job, and that's okay. A lot of the work that I do requires me to wrangle people and then wait for responses. And sometimes it takes a while for me to get those responses, and sometimes everyone responds at the same time, and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, hi. It's cool. We got it done. We're fine. But that's it. I'm gonna go so I can take my blood pressure and then work on the script for the June TBR, make sure that's all settled. And yeah, that'll be it. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, good morning. It is Monday the 4th. Quick update on everything I read. Finished at Dark I Become Loathsome. We're sliding down again. I'm not fucking with it. I'm just not gonna fight with it. Finished at Dark I Become Loathsome. 3-star read. I think I need to stop reading MLM books, especially MLM horror. It doesn't appeal to me, is what it is. I also finished Artificial Condition, 4-star read. Really enjoyed it. Like a lot. I also finished Eat the Ones That You Love, 3-star read. It was okay. The plant thing was interesting. It made me think of what I assumed the Little Shop of Horrors is about. I've never seen that musical, but the covers, that's what the covers makes me think of. So yeah, those are the books I finished. Then I started Rogue Protocol over the weekend and also finished that. And another 4-star read. I enjoyed it. I've read it before. It was a good reread. Wow, we just ran through that really fast. It's because I'm going to talk about something serious at the end of this update. Tricked you. The reading plan for the day. I'm going to get 50% into the Viscount Who Loved Me, which is the next Bridgerton book. I read the first one ages ago. Whatever. Gonna get 50% into that. Gonna get 25% into the Library of Lost Girls, which, if you recall, was my book jar pick for May. So, gonna start that. That's the reading plan. When it comes to filming and editing, I got everything filmed. I did not get everything edited, but I got almost everything edited. There's just one video I didn't get edited. And so I'm going to have to, do I even have a video scheduled for tomorrow because of that? I'm going to have to, oh no, it's the first week. This is why I don't post videos on the first week of the month, because this gives me some space to relax. Anyway, did you see that moment where I was like, fuck, do I even have a video scheduled for Tuesday? That's what I want to avoid, is that feeling. So, no video coming out this Tuesday. Video coming out next Tuesday. I do think it's the wrap up, which is the last one that I still need to edit. I need to edit it and upload it, and then I need to upload Summerween. I did finish filming and editing Summerween, I just need to upload it. Anyway, the serious conversation. I had a mental breakdown over the weekend. I made my husband call out and stay home because I had a mental breakdown over the weekend. My skin's reacting to the steroids that I'm having, the topical steroids I'm having to use. Ignore that. We knew I had postpartum PTSD. We knew that. Not surprising. That's what we knew that. I have come to the realization Friday night that I likely had postpartum depression as well. As an AVA with ADHD and pre-existing PTSD, we knew that I was at risk for PPD. We knew that. You know, I'm almost 12 weeks postpartum, so I thought I was in the clear. But then my anxiety just kept ramping up. To the point, like, I was having panic attacks pretty frequently. Hold on, my cats are being assholes. I knew I was having panic attacks, and I thought, you know, maybe just postpartum anxiety. I'm a first-time mom anyway. Of course I'm going to be anxious, and I had a really traumatic birth. You can go watch that story. I had a really traumatic birth experience. But no. I was looking at some of the screening and some of the questions for postpartum depression, and yeah. Also, I will say, some of those questions to me read like regular depression symptoms, and that's not how this feels. I've been depressed. This is a whole other ball game, y'all. Like, this is a whole other, we are actually playing a different sport. So we put together a plan. I put together a plan of action. I'm gonna try, and if the weather permits, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna go outside for an hour every day, even if that's when he's supposed to be napping. Doesn't matter. We're going outside. Might be during my lunch break. Might be at the end of the work day. We're going outside. Could be at night. I'm going outside. I mean, the point is for the sun, but I have enlisted my mom and Ozzy. I said, hey, it would benefit me if, when my husband closes, one of you could come over once or twice a week and watch the baby. I don't need you to do anything else. I just need you to hold my baby from like 3 to 7 so I can get all of the bedtime, like get all of the night stuff done, make dinner, do whatever I need to do, shower, clean, whatever I need to do. And then you leave when bedtime starts. So that I've had a break, I felt supported, whatever. Because the evenings are really hard. I can handle during the day. All day I can handle during the day. the evening gets really, really hard, really fast. And really fast, actually. Like 5 p.m. hits and he and I both are just like holding our breath. Except he's not, because he's crying. He's been refusing to nap. So that's been also really hard on my mental health. Because he gets really tired, overtired, and then he has a meltdown. And then I have a meltdown. And then I feel like a shitty mom. And before anybody says it, 1,000,001 people have told me I'm a great mom, and that's so cool and kind. Thanks. I've convinced myself everyone is a liar, so it would not benefit me to tell me that you think I'm a good mom. You don't know me. Yeah. So that's what's going on. That's what we're dealing with. So things around here might get a little iffy on content. Like, I'm doing my best, but if I start to feel overwhelmed by making content or by doing mouse read stuff, I have to take a step back from my mental health. I'm doing my best to make sure that doesn't happen. It's not just about mouse reads, it's about CLEARURSHT too. I'm doing my best to make sure that doesn't happen. But if it happens, it happens. On a positive note, though, I did get my mood shift. I got my, because I have to close this up really quick because my child is awake. My Mother's Day gift, which was the Switch 2. Huzzah! It's my first ever Mother's Day, and my husband got me the Switch 2. And I already have fingerprints all over it. Beautiful. Did I already scratch it? But yeah, he got me the Switch 2 and Pokopia. Yay! I've been playing, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. And the nice thing is that I can play it in bed. And so when baby son is awake or asleep, and I can't sleep, I can play the Switch. When baby son is asleep on me and I have to walk around, I can play the Switch. Yeah. This is where we're at. This was happening. I'm gonna go. This was a long update. Sorry. I gotta edit. But I'll talk to you guys later. Love you, kid. Thanks. Bye. Hi. Good morning. It is Tuesday the 5th. Last night was good. Yesterday was good. Yesterday was really good, actually. I think that because I had time to decompress and relax, the day went really well. So yesterday was the first day that my husband worked 9 to 5, which was, I work like 6 to 3-ish. And so that's 7 to 4, kind of depends. So it was the first time that happened while I was also working. And it actually went pretty well because I'd had so much time to decompress, so that when he was like, the baby was freaking out and, you know, being a baby, normal, I did not feel overwhelmed and stressed out. I just was like, buddy, life's hard, keep it moving. You know, he took really good naps and I felt like a person. So I think we are going to, one of the things that we have decided to do is, one, I'm having Ozzy or my mom come over when Aiden closes more frequently, 2 or 3 times a week, so that I can wind down a little bit after work. I'm not like revved up because I've been taking care of the baby from you know, noon to 10 p.m. Which, I know people take care of their babies by themselves all the time. I don't know how single moms do it, okay? I don't. Respect to you. I am not you. So they'll come over and help basically just manage him so that I can get things done in the house and mentally wind down a little bit, like make dinner, not feel like on 10 because I'm constantly like, I have to work as quick as possible because if he starts freaking out, I'm gonna have to stop what I'm doing. And then I'm also going to be asking off one or 2 weekdays a month to align with my husband's days off, because he works retail, so the days off that he works, the days that he has off, very rarely line up with mine. It just works out that Sunday is one of those days, and it's also my first Mother's Day. So that just lines up. But so that'll be one of the 2 days. so that we can parent together, and I'm not feeling like it's just me on all of the time, and that I don't get a minute to just turn my brain off, like straight up turn it off. When you pump every 3 hours too, everything that you do is on a timer, because if you don't hit that timing, your body doesn't feel great. You know, I'm not getting too far into that topic because I know that like grosses some people out, but it doesn't feel great. It's hard. And also, you want to do it every 2 to 3 hours because you want your body to understand that it has to continue to be making milk for your baby. So I think that helped a lot, actually. Today, Ozzy's coming over so that I can do my hair. I'm gonna do my roots, and all of that, which is great because next Tuesday, I'm cutting all my hair off. We're cutting it short, so, not this week's vlog, but next week's vlog, my hair is gonna get cut off, which is very exciting for me because I can't fucking do this anymore. It's so long. And I don't fix it. Like, it's fun when I'm fixing it, but I'm not fixing it. I'm not doing anything with it. Like, I'm now having Ozzy braided every Sunday so that I don't have to deal with it, because I have enough shit going on. When my hair is short, it kind of, because my hair has a little bit of texture to it, it kind of can style itself. And then also because my son now knows he has hands and grabs things. He grabs my necklaces, he grabs my hair, he grabs it hard. And you know what? We're not gonna keep doing that. So yeah, she's gonna come over so I can do my roots and stuff, and then also so I can make dinner for herself and David and Aiden when he eventually gets home, because he's closing. Wednesday I have therapy. Aiden is off. We're still making them dinner too, so they'll come over anyway. So that'll actually give Aiden and I both a little bit of a break. Then Thursday, she's coming over so that I can clean a little bit, but also decompress. And then I have a book club, so that's good. And Friday is when we go out to eat with my family. So just figuring out things to help manage my mental health. I went on a walk yesterday for 30 minutes. We walked a mile. Baby and I walked a mile. He fell asleep, so I think I was gonna try to walk for an hour, but I was like, I'm not built for this anymore. I'm gonna work my way up to it, and I think that'll be really good because then he can take a nap during that 1 hour, and then I'm not wearing him and I'm not overwhelmed, because he does not, we fucked up. He won't nap on his own. He will sleep on his own. He has no problem going to bed at night on his own. He does a wonderful job sleeping at night. Napping is where things don't go well. The for sure 100% way for him to get a full nap in is if he is laying on me. However, when I took him like strapped in on the baby wearing, which works out too because then I have my hands and I can work and whatever, it's fine. However, when I went on the walk, he was awake for maybe 5-10 minutes, and then he promptly passed out for another 25-30 minutes. So I think if I can work my way up to an hour, maybe even longer, that'll work great. The problem is that it's going to get increasingly warmer, so I need to figure that out. And also, it has been raining off and on for days. Yesterday and the day before were just really nice days. I do not know if today it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain the rest of the week. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen and we can actually continue to go on walks, because I think that's also really, really good for my mental health and something that I really need to do. There's also, I'm telling you all of this. You don't need to know all of this, but there's this co-op, essentially, this like parents co-op situation that happens on Mondays in a town near me. And these parents gather and they hang out. Sometimes there's classes like yoga classes and baby ASL classes. And they do like potluck style food. And well, the first time I'm probably not going to bring anything because I don't know, but maybe I'll bring muffins another time. And it's bring food if you can. So I don't know that I can, but I do have diapers to donate, I think. So I'll just bring some of those and I'll feel better about it because they have a little diaper pantry situation. I will 2 times a month be taking the morning off. I'll either be taking the morning off, or if it works out with Aiden's days off, so like the 18th of this month, Aiden has off, that's a Monday. So I'm going to take that off just so that we align on that. Then I get a longer weekend too, fun for me. But then also, that is a Monday that they're going to meet. So I can go. And then Memorial Day, they're also going to have it. And I can go then too without taking the day off, but then I can go. But so like that's the plan, so that I can socialize with other parents, with other moms, and the baby can meet other babies. And if the Monday thing doesn't work out, like if there's a month that I just can't make that work, Tuesdays at the library does story time with babies. So we'll go to that too. I'm just trying to figure out ways to get him and I out of the house, because that's important to me, but then also it gets him socialized since we're not doing daycare initially. So he's not socializing with a lot of other babies. So this way he like gets that socialization, and it's really important for babies, I think, to get the social, like he gets a lot of socialization with adults, but I think that it's helpful and a lot and nice. And it'll be nice to meet other local parents, just like that have babies, just like, so a lot of them are not first-time moms like me, so then I can just, I don't know, if I have questions I can ask them. I don't know if that makes sense. Alright, I've rambled enough. Let's talk about reading. I did not read the reading I needed to do, because again, I have Pocopia now, and fuck everything else. I'm going to get 50% into it today. I have to, like I'm gonna, and then I'm going to finish The Viscount Who Loved Me. I started that and am enjoying it. Sorry, I hopped right into plan and not talking about things. I'm actually enjoying The Viscount Who Loved Me. I love not enemies to lovers, they're more like two young adults who have beef and then end up rivals almost, but they're not rivals. I am enjoying it more than I expected, because I didn't super enjoy the first one, if I remember correctly, but this one I'm enjoying, so there's that. That's good. That's what's missing, is my Excel and Obsidian. Those are both not open. I was like, what? When I play D&D, I have to close a bunch of stuff, or else it just will not, it won't run. So yeah, we're gonna try to get 50% into the Library of Lost Girls, and then get 100% of The Viscount Who Loved Me, and that should be good. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what I'm doing. I really need to do some crocheting too. Aiden closes today, like I said before, so I might be able to get a little bit of that done before he has to go. So we will see. But I'm gonna go so that I can do some of those things, and also so that I can do some work too. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, it's Wednesday. I definitely fucked up my roots. Here's the thing. I forgot that postpartum hair is chemically different than your normal hair. Hold on. I forgot. So we've got hot roots. The rest came out great, but I've got hot roots. It's fine. It's fine. Next week I cut all my hair off, and you know what? That will make me feel pretty. God, it's so bad in this light. Oh, anyway. Hi. Yeah, I forgot. If you didn't know, that's a thing. I should have known. Cosmetology school, bitch. I should have known. I learned that in school. The only outside of high school schooling I've ever had. Yeah, finished uploading. Today, right now, actually, I'm going to catch up on my reading. Because did I read The Library Girls? No, I played Pocopia and took care of my baby. If it's not an audiobook right now, I'm not reading it. So I either need to buy the audiobook and listen to it, which I might do, because I like started it and I was really enjoying it. The Library of Lost Girls. No. Sorry, we're talking about, so I met my deductible, and I messaged my friends and I was like, what other doctor's appointments should I make now that I've met my deductible and I can just go to any doctor I want and not pay any money? So, but they're like, the dentist. And I'm like, that's a different doctor. Like, that's different insurance. They're like, an eye doctor. And I was like, that's also a different insurance here. So, but it is there too. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? What was I talking about? Library of Lost Girls. I'm thinking I'm just going to buy the audiobook. Because I think that's going to be the only way that I can finish this book, because I have Pocopia. I don't want to weed. I don't want to read books with my eyes. I want to play my video game and listen to books. So any like free spare moment I have, which is not a lot. I am either working or taking care of a baby. Those are the things I'm doing. And so I clipped my hair up and I didn't think about the fact that it was going to give my hair bumps. It's fine. Yeah. I did finish The Viscount Who Loved Me. 4-star read. I actually really liked that book. I really did. I thought it was sweet. I need to track all of the things. That's the other thing. I haven't been tracking shit. I'm so distracted and just like all over the place, and Bookopia is going to ruin my life, my reading experience. I'm like, wow, why did I ever read? I have video games to play. But we all know I was only reading for clout. Wow, old joke. I don't know what else. I may see if Ozzy wants to braid my hair today. Because I was going to say on Sunday, but I'm going to straighten my hair on Tuesday before the haircut so that we get the right texture. So, yeah. It's so much frizzier also postpartum now. Like, I'll rinse it out and straighten it. So it's not that it's frizzier, it's that it is wavier and I am not taking care of it appropriately. You can see in previous like early videos that my hair like in 2020 is very wavy and ringlety. That is my natural hair pattern. This is not. This is what happens when I refuse to take care of it properly and am straightening it constantly because I just simply don't want to deal with it. So this is that texture, and it is very tangly, and it gets very fluffy and frizzy because I am not taking care of it appropriately. And you know what? That's why I'm cutting all my hair off, because even taking care of it appropriately, like my natural way and stuff, is easier when it's shorter. I don't know when it got so thick, and it's always, okay, that's not true. It's always been thick, but it's never been an issue, and it is now an issue. So, yeah. Summer Wind video got uploaded. The wrap-up got uploaded. Now I just need to edit the June TBR and edit this vlog, because I haven't edited that at all. Maybe I'll read then. Maybe I'll do some reading then. Every time I open Twitter, it tries to get me to buy premium, and I am not even calling it what it thinks its name is, so yeah. That's it. This was such a scattered update. I haven't taken my Adderall. I need to go do that. I had therapy today, so hopefully that goes well. That's it. That's all. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks. Bye. I realize the battery on this thing's gonna die. It is Thursday the 7th, so I'm gonna close with the vlog here. I actually ended up finishing The Library of Lost Girls today, as well as Slewfoot. Slewfoot, incredibly good. We're sliding. Of course we're sliding. Slewfoot was incredibly good. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm very glad that I finally read it. It's been on my TBR for literally years. Ozzy and I were both talking about that, how it's been like that for both of us. And then Library of Lost Girls was my book jar pick, and it was much better than I expected. The pacing was really fast, which served it well. The ending left something to be desired. So not a 5-star read, but definitely a 4-star read, and I enjoyed it a lot. Slewfoot, also, back to Slewfoot, felt like that movie Witch. I'm not changing the graphics here, but it felt like that movie Witch. That's all I'm gonna update on, honestly. Really quick closure. This guy is fighting his nap and my battery is dying. But that's it. So I'll see you guys next week. Okay, thanks, bye.